What's up, YouTube? Stack44 coming in with another video. 10 things a man should teach his son. Before I get started, I want to give a shout out to all my new subscribers, all my regular subscribers. And if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscription button in the corner of your screen. Hit that notification bell as well, and you'll get all my videos sent straight to your phone or your device as soon as I put one up on YouTube. But let's get right into this video. 10 things a man should teach his son. I had a consultation the other day, and the guy was asking me things about my father and what I learned from my father. And he said his father wasn't in his life. So I gave him some things that that his father should have taught him, or what my father taught me. And basically I came up with a list of 10 things that I didn't taught my son to help him become a better man and build a legacy for my last name and moving on to his son. So I'm going to start off with number 1 all the way to 10. I think if you got anything to add it in the comment section. But number 1, you must teach your child or your son to be God-fearing. You know, understand the works of the Most High, understanding who He is as a person, and it always starts with the spiritual before you get to the mental and the physical part of being a man. You must understand that God is love and love is God. So always put that God-fearing personality in your son. Number 2, say what you mean and mean what you say. You gotta be a man of honor, a man of your word, and a man of integrity. You must do as you say you're gonna do. You know, we're not raising liars to lie to anybody. So you have to say what you mean and mean what you say as a man, and that goes a long way. Number 3, firm handshake, eye contact. You must have a firm handshake and eye contact and carry a masculine frame, because if you don't carry a masculine frame as a man, eventually people will shit test you. It could come from on the job, it definitely come from women, but you must, you know, people won't know how to take you if you carry a masculine frame to, you know who you are and love who you are. But you have to carry that masculine frame to not, to get people not to like I said, shit test you. Number 4, how to dress and how to tie a tie. At the end of the day, when you're a man, you need to learn how to dress up as a man. Now, you can't just wear t-shirts and gym shoes all your life. You gotta learn how to dress up to be dressed up in a great attire. If you're going to church, a wedding, a formal event, something, know how to dress, and you gotta learn how to know how to tie a tie and know how to keep those shoes clean by polishing your shoes. This is something my father taught me. Number 5, the importance of money and saving money. You know, a sensible man watches for problems and prepares to meet them. The fool never looks ahead. So if you're a fool with money, you will blow your money. But if you're a sensible man with your money, you know how to keep your money. So make sure you guys, make sure you stack up your money. You teach your child how to hold on to his money. And if you're not holding on to your money right, make sure you go ahead and get some help on working on how to save your money, keep your money, and run a program and a budget with your money. Number 6, ups and downs with women. You have to teach your son that everything glitter ain't gold. Women can be a man's biggest downfall. If you look at some of the important people in the world, sometimes these guys are in chaos because of a woman. So we gotta understand that a woman can bring you hell, but at the same time, a woman can be the biggest helpmate ever. So you gotta understand what type of woman is out there for you, and that's why you teach your son to be the best version of himself, and he can pick wisely of who he wants to be with. Because at the end of the day, if you just think the woman is the end-all be-all, you never put a woman before your purpose. That's one thing you should teach your son. All right, so I got my list down here. Number 7, sex talk. So this is a big one that we need to teach our children, especially in the black community. Sex talk. Understanding the gist of sex on top of protecting yourself, using condoms, know how to put a condom on. It might sound silly and cliche, but at some point as a man, we have to teach our son things like that. So number 8, how to drive. This is a big one. This could save your son's life. And most of the time, a lot of kids grow up and they think, driving is cool, but it could take your life in a split second. So make sure you get out there and teach your son how to drive. My dad started teaching me how to drive when I was 14. I didn't get my license until I was 16, but it was just a 2-year process of learning how to drive, and I always watched him, and he always told me, watch me when I'm driving. So I know how to mimic what he did when he was driving. When I started driving, I understood how he was doing it and why he was doing it. So made me a better driver. Number 9, if you're going to learn how to drive, you got to learn how to change your oil, change your tire, always have jumping cables in your car. And another thing is you just got to be handy with your hands. Like, I know women that I dated said a guy that she was dating didn't even know how to hook up a DVD player or a Blu-ray player. You got to learn how to do handyman work around the house to fix things, to patch things up. Duct tape is not going to solve everything, guys. You got to learn how to work with your hands, know how to work a drill, work a hammer, just do things creative with your hands, because, Jesus was a carpenter. As man, we should want to be creators and protectors, and we should know how to go out there and hunt and do everything we need to do as a man. So number 9, make sure you got hands on, make sure you work with your hands, and that's a real man. A real man is not a man unless he works with his hands, period. And number 10, teach your son how to be athletic and play sports. It's all about, as a man, your aura. First thing a person's going to look at is your body style, your body type, your grooming. And when you learn how to step out of that grooming and to get into the athletical world, play athletic sports, or, lift those weights and hit that iron, that's all part of being a man. Part of being a man is hard work, dedication, do what you have to do what you want to do. But it takes work to be an athletic man, or a man that keeps his body together and keep his health together in the long run. Because as men, we act like we don't want to go get checked, we don't want to work on our health, but we must work on our health, because as the old saying says, hard work will get you won't guarantee you nothing, but no work will get you nothing. So make sure you guys put in the hard work. So that was my list of 10 things a man could teach his son. If you have anything to add in the comment section, add it. I know I could have went up to 20 things pretty much, but those are the general things I feel like a man should teach his son, because at the end of the day, we want to make sure our sons are carrying our legacy and on to the next generation. So with that being said, guys, let's stack attack our lives. Let's stack up our lives. Let's get our children to carry on our legacy, and I'll holler at you guys in the next video. Peace.